Happy New Year, everybody. Scott here with another Aperture tip for you. So it's 2014, and if you're like me, you reviewed your photos from the last 12 months and selected your top 5 or top 10 for the year. If you've been diligent, your workflow has helped you create a smart album so you can quickly pull together your candidates for your final top 10. So there's a very basic filter. You'll be choosing your high-rated photos, the capture year of 2013, like I've done here, and I have some additional filtering to only consider the photos that I fully put through my workflow. So your favorites represent the shots that worked for you. Those that are visually pleasing, they capture an emotion, a moment, whatever you were after at the time of taking the shot. But beyond the visual aspect, also look at the metadata for your candidates. Your favorites are in the Smart album, or any album really. Pop over to the list view, and you get a tabular view of the metadata for those photos in that album. So something I pay attention to is focal lengths for my favorite shots. I'm doing more wide angle work, am I zooming in tight? And you can see from my favorites, it's pretty clear I'm in the wide angle arena. Not surprising since I gravitate to landscapes. But you can do the same type of filtering in the list view with f-stop, with the camera model, the lens that was used, the ISO if that's important to you, and so on and so forth. So why do this? Well, if you're planning on buying new photo gear in the next 6 months or year, looking at this data helps you. If you're looking to upgrade a lens, what focal lengths are important for you, or what focal lengths help you get the shots that you like, or your f-stops. Maybe you're using multiple cameras and you're looking to wean off of one of the cameras, want to retire it. Are most of your favorites on your newer camera, or are they still on your older camera? Maybe you didn't need to get the new one, and so on and so forth. You get the idea here. So there's another tool that's like the list view. It's like list view on steroids, Aperture Inspector. So it's available as a download from apertureexpert.com. And what it does is pulls in the metadata for your entire Aperture library, and then lets you run a variety of reports and gives you graphs and tables about the metadata of your photos. Your camera types, focal lengths, ISO, f-stop, etc., etc. And you can do date-based queries. Like here I've set it just for the year 2013. But something missing from Aperture Inspector is filtering the results on rating or other criteria in your photos. It's your entire library. So in my library, I've got both personal and quote-unquote professional work, and I also have a lot more meh shots than share-worthy or print-worthy images. And it's harder, sometimes impossible, to factor out a class of photos in Aperture Inspector. So the list view in Aperture itself still has some value. So the point here is, when you're looking at your top photos, don't forget about the list view. It's another interesting way to look at your favorite photos, and it can help you with purchasing decisions or camera retirement decisions down the road. That's it for this time. Thanks very much, and I'll see you again soon.